Honestly, sis, the software is a nightmare. It's crazy. No, not like my patients, Brenda. The people I counsel aren't crazy. They're just like you and me with normal, everyday problems. No, not like Mom. She is crazy.
Excuse me? I have an appointment.
Brenda, I gotta go. Bye. Please, come in. Forgive me for not coming out to greet you. I was just wrestling with my computer. Honestly, it's this software program that's supposed to function as a virtual assistant, but what it doesn't take into account is people in my profession don't have the skills to set it up. Have a seat. Now, Helen, I recall from our conversation that you had some professional and personal issues that you would like to discuss.
The thing is, I'm not really used to talking about myself, reaching out, as it were.
Maybe it would help if you tried telling me what you're reaching out to do.
Actually, it's what I'm reaching out not to do.
What's that?
Stuff.
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 What sort of stuff?
Hey guys, come here. Check it out. I found some of Helen's code.
Wow! This is the most awesome subroutine I've ever seen. It's Mozart.
Da Vinci. Spock.
Don't overreach.
I have to tweet this. I got over 50,000 followers now, all because I work for Helen.
Me too.
What's amazing is she never posts anything.
And she knows everything. How?
You know the rumor.
The agents, her artificially intelligent web bots.
More than web bots. They're supposed to be like really intelligent intelligences, like smarter than humans.
Oh, come on!
Okay, it's like this. You know how some children grow up doing like prank phone calls and other mischievous things? I grew up hacking computer systems.
Oh.
I mean, it was innocent, really. I was just being silly. For instance, one time I created a virus that made the Viagra website swell to 24 times its normal bandwidth size.
Really?
And another time, I made a picture of Yoshikoto. He's the world champion of sumo wrestlers. The front page of the Hooters website.
That's very clever. Isn't it illegal, though?
Technically, I suppose. But no one can really catch me doing it. That's my problem. It's easy for me to do things like that. Phil, I need to talk.
Wait a second. You ever hear the Scheherazade?
Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, 1888, based on the book 1000 Nights and a Night, or more popularly known, The Arabian Nights. No, never.
It's magnificent. The sort of music that makes every bit in life condense into one splendid moment.
Yeah, cool. Can we talk?
Of course. What's up?
Phil, what sort of person am I?
How do you mean?
Would you consider me a nice person?
Helen, since you started, you saved the company almost $1 million a month. If I didn't consider that nice, I'd be insane.
That's not what I meant. Would you consider me a friend?
I don't understand.
Do you like me? Do you like me?
I don't know.
That's what I was afraid of. It all goes back to something that happened a little over 2 years ago. I was working for this well-known search engine firm in Northern California. Oh, don't say the name! Sorry. We had a disagreement over some
Stuff.
Exactly. Who owned what stuff? You know, whose time had been spent programming stuff and whose stuff had been made completely unrecognizable by some cheap, outsourced lowlife who couldn't code their way out of a goddamn paper bag stuff. One thing led to another, and I did what I can do. Anyway, I mean, they know people, and they did too, and I'm better, but that's not the point. It's everything in the world is sort of interconnected, you know? Server farms, power supplies, arsenals, and there was one tiny glitch, and it led to some financial stuff, really bad stuff. Stuff I never wanted. I kind of broke Europe.
Looking for your purse?
Yes. Thank you, Spencer. How'd you know it was mine?
Lucky guess. Want something? Last call. Glass of wine.
How's it going?
Fabulous. My master's degree in pre-Shakespearean literature allows me the erudition to explain exactly how it feels that no university will hire me.
Sorry.
You don't control the world economy?
Of course not. I want to learn how to not act like this anymore. I realize now that my actions have repercussions that affect more than just me. And that's why I moved back here a little over a year ago. I grew up here, so I figured if I could just get in touch with my roots, get a new job, get a fresh start, I could begin to connect with people, and then I'd be able to think about them before I do something like this again.
But it isn't working out, is it?
It was. Until
Stuff.
Doug.
Doug.
Where is she? Where's Helen? Where's that blonde cataclysm?
Hey, Doug, just get back from a trip, Mr. CFO?
Yeah, to the North Pole.
We have an office there?
No, we have an insane woman here. Now where is she? Where's Helen?
Careful. Doug, don't make her mad.
Yeah, you wouldn't want her to think you into the cornfield.
I really don't care what...
Hello, Doug.
You!
We had an argument. I got mad, so yesterday I rerouted his business flight from Miami to the Aleutians.
To the North Pole, Aleutians.
It's not actually quite the North Pole.
You rerouted his plane's flight path to the Aleutians.
Oh, it's easy. I mean, pilots these days don't even fly. I could have sent him anywhere, really. He'd still be circling the globe if I wanted him to.
So this is why you called me.
Yes. I realized that I haven't really solved my problem, and I need help.
Corduroy jacket, black jeans, emo hair. I'd say 150,000 in college debt and lives with his mama.
Gwen.
Now I know the occasional single doctor has to come here, but that medical schooling just sucks the personality right out of them, so they are really tough to spot. In fact, they are almost invisible.
Gwen,
I
what
bet
were you
there's
saying?
one masquerading as that bar stool
Gwen!
right there.
What were you saying about Doug?
I thought that was hilarious.
I didn't think it was hilarious, Gwen. What if I had sent his plane into the mouth of a volcano?
You'd never do that. You're in love with the guy.
What?
But you can't see it, that's all. You have no ability to connect with your actual girl sex feelings. You're like a hot blonde E.T.
I am not.
who dresses like Fidel Castro.
I dress to be comfortable. People should like you for who you are, not what you look like.
Yeah. And eating Haagen-Dazs should make your boobs grow.
Oh, it doesn't?
Excuse me. I've never seen you around here.
Really? I come here all the time.
Do you live around here?
Right, with the rinse downtown? Are you nuts? I wouldn't give these sharks my phone number.
It's really not a good bet tonight. She is in a bad way. Maybe tomorrow.
What are you, her agent?
Actually, pimp would be a better term, but I'm just her friend.
Wait, what does she want?
Do you want to have sex?
Excuse me?
Say no.
Good God, why?
Because I've seen this before, and you'll have a great night, but you'll end up like a male praying mantis with your head bitten off.
My what?
She'll be remorseful and take it out on you.
I could take that.
Trust me, you can't. Tell him, Helen.
Probably broadcast your social security number to Beijing.
And that's just for starters.
Wait. You two are actually gay, aren't you?
That's right. Gay as the day is long.
I knew it.
Can I have him?
I thought we were gay.
Men love to reform lesbians.
Whatever.
Well, you have to dump him first.
But I'm gay, Gwen. I hate it when you make me do this. No. Stop it. Please don't make me do this. I hate it when you make me do this, Gwen.
I never meet anyone, especially since I hang out with you. Who am I gonna meet? Who even sees me when I'm with you?
Gwen, I hate it when you make me do this. God, fine. Hey.
Yeah?
Do you want to go out next Friday?
Sure.
Fine. Meet me here at 9 and we'll go dancing.
Fabulous. Let's go to Dyer over on Boylston.
No, to Groom. That way I have a shorter walk to my car.
Oh, okay.
What? Were you thinking I wouldn't be walking to my car? Oh my god, what were you thinking I'd be doing afterwards, huh? No. I don't like your attitude. God. Date off.
What the hell?
Isn't she crazy? Don't worry about it, it's not you.
I didn't think it was.
You wanna go to a club?
Sure.
I'll get my things.
Hate it when you make me do that.
No guy here is good enough for you.
Yeah.
You'd have hated yourself and destroyed his life in the morning.
Whatever. Have a good time.
I will. Besides, honey, you're in love with Doug.
I am not. You think so?
You didn't send him into the volcano, did you?
I see. Helen, I want you to listen to me. I can't see that there's anything really wrong with you, dear. It's just you've been under some stress, and so, like most young women, you tend to fantasize.
Fantasize?
Helen, dear, you didn't really send someone to the North Pole. Now, did you?
Well, no. The Aleutians are actually about 5 degrees away from...
Helen, and you didn't really cause the European crisis. Look, fantasy is a big part of women's lives. How could we sleep with most men otherwise?
What?
What? Nothing. Look, I'm glad that you came in. We have some work to do. I was thinking that maybe you would like to come down to the medical center. Stay a while. You could check yourself in, get comfortable. Maybe later. Let's just schedule another appointment. I'll get my virtual assistant. Oh, damn it. Let me just get my book. Helen, what are you doing?
It's working now. See you again next week, same time.
Wait. Helen, wait!
Hello, Melissa. This is Personal Assistant 2.0 created by the Excelis Corporation.
Huh?
On your schedule tonight, you have dinner with your mother at 6:30. Please acknowledge.
Okay.
Thank you. At 7:10, she will complain about her sciatica. At 8:10, she will criticize your chronic lack of visitation.
Wait a minute. What?
At 9:15, you'll experience pangs of guilt. At 10:30 back at home, you'll experience deep depression at being 37 and still single. At 11, after you've drunk 3 gin martinis, you'll consider breast enlargement and more gin. Would you like to know what you're going to do tomorrow?
I'm sorry.
What?
What?
It was wrong of me to do what I did to you, and I'm sorry.
This is a setup, isn't it? You act all nice, and then I walk out the door and end up digitized inside an online role-playing game, never to get out.
No, Doug. No setup. I'm actually sorry. In fact, I'd really like to make it up to you.
Now, how could I believe you when every single time... Well, that helped a little.
You see, I have reason to believe that I was giving you a hard time because I was attracted to you and I didn't know how to express it.
Oh.
So I thought I'd examine that.
Well, first off, do you think it's a good idea for 2 people who work together to date?
Why not? There are no policies against it. If there were, I'd just erase them.
Okay, there's something right there. You don't respect rules very much.
I respect the rules of attraction.
Yeah, but the others are the ones that people live by. Rules of conduct, laws.
Blah, blah, blah.
Helen, I have to think about this.
Why, are you gay?
No.
Married?
No.
Transgender? You don't
Helen! I just gotta think about it, okay?
Okay. No, you know what? Not okay. I put myself out there for you and now you're rejecting.
No, I'm not!
You buffered me, put me in escrow, maybe an option to value later.
No, I just don't think like you do. I mean, this is all kind of sudden.
What is there to think about? Either you like me or you don't.
I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship.
A relationship? What planet are you living on? You want a relationship?
Maybe. What's wrong with that?
Where do I start? Baggage, expectation, confusion?
Warmth, companionship, and sharing. By the way, isn't the woman supposed to want the relationship?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why, you lit up!
Shut up!
After work, do you guys want to watch Clash of the Titans?
It doesn't mean I couldn't like you. I just don't know you.
You'll never know me.
Why not?
Because I'm secretive, opaque, and aloof. Frankly, I'm usually bored simply breathing in the presence of others.
Not particularly excited about your breathing either. So what does that prove?
That I can't deal with people. I send them to the illusions instead of talking to them.
It's because you can, Helen. You picked a super saver when you sent Doug. That was very conscientious.
Stop trying to make me feel better.
You think you're the only person who's done horrible things in your life? I once told my girlfriend I couldn't see her anymore because I had an incurable disease.
You did?
No, I lied. That's the point.
How do I feel better, Phil?
I know, maybe I could reprimand you. How about if I dock your salary for a week?
You can do that.
I don't think so. Maybe I could give you a warning that if this behavior continues, blah, 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 sterner measures will be taken.
What measures?
I don't know.
You can't threaten to fire me?
Are you kidding? The board would have my head.
Damn.
Wait. I know. I could send you for a week of sensitivity training.
What's that?
Oh, it's horrible. You have to tell people you don't know all about yourself.
Oh my God. Hey, I think it's working. I feel better already.
All right.
You're a great manager.
I'm just doing my job.
Can I ask you something?
Why are you named Helen?
I'm part Greek. 3 out of 4 Greek girls are named Helen. Why do you ask?
You remind me of Helen of Troy.
You ever hear of Amila Helen? Unit of beauty necessary to launch one ship.
You're seducing me now, aren't you?
What do I owe you?
It's on the house.
Thank you, Spencer. Good night.
But I'd love a tip.
Plant your corn early this year.
Hello, Helen.
What do you want?
I'm worried about you.
Why?
I saw you in London. You look stressed.
Yeah, no one looks good through appropriated street cameras.
Are you eating?
This isn't why you're here. And before you ask, I'm not gonna help you take over the world.
I can't live in society, Helen. And you can't either.
Did you pay for this limo?
Of course.
With your money?
If it's accessible with ones and zeros, dear, it belongs to those of us who are masters of those numbers.
Good night, Mom.
Helen, wait.
Put the lights back on.
Have dinner with me next week.
Put the lights back on now, Mom. I'll meet you here next Friday at 7.
I love you, honey.
You too. Wonder if Lex Luthor's kids ever had these problems.